Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Postseason pictures starting to come into focus, Mike. Are teams that are fighting for position watching the standings right now?
Impossible not to for most players and coaches. You still have to play your game and worry about what you control.
Clearly that was number one for you, but would you find yourself sometimes during games or whenever looking at the scoreboard?
You got me. I have to be totally honest. I did catch a few players glimpsing up at the scoreboard, but that was only after I had looked at it already.
Right. They're just following the coach. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. All right, with a screen on Wilkins. Jordan down low. Working on Wilkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Cleveland. Wilkins kicks to Willis. It's Wilkins on the wing. The rebound by Cartwright. And here are the Bulls now. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here's Cheeks. 9-point game his last outing. It's Wilkins on the wing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, excellent work from the talented swingman. Wilkins just taking it on the chin right there and still muscling through the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Dominique Wilkins at the line for one.
That free throw good from Wilkins. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Jordan. Picked by Cartwright. From the top of the key, back to Jordan. Over Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Paxson passes to Jordan. Over Wilkins. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his second bucket.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wilkins passes to Cheeks. Can't connect from short range. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Brand sets a screen for Pippen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Cheeks the pass to Willis. Back to Cheeks. It's Wilkins on the wing. over Pippen, and the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Jordan against Cheeks. A baseline J. The shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Wilkins the pass to Cheeks. Back to Wilkins, trying to end the drought. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Wilkins has got 6.
No hesitation from Wilkins. The edge he brings on offense is really what makes him lethal.
Pippen down low, and he banks in the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Cheeks the pass to Wilkins. Rasmussen, he is guarded by Cartwright. Pass to Cheeks. Takes the 3. Rebound, Grant.
It was really an unwise shot. I'm sure his coach and teammates would prefer he kept swinging the ball around for a better scoring opportunity.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pippen against Wilkins. And Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teeing off on that one.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jordan passes to Pippen. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Over Wilkins. Here's Cartwright, and the layup falls.
And offensively, that's where Cartwright is at his best, working on the interior.
Atlanta calls timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Hawks trailing. Graham the pass to Bowie. Dishes it to Graham. The pass to Monroe. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by the Bulls.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And the basket by Livingston.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Graham. And the jumper from down low is good.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Here is Hodges. Pass to Armstrong. Williams a screen on Graham. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Here's Bowie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Monroe against Hodges. Monroe, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Armstrong passes to Hodges. There's a screen by Williams. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
The Hawks making a switch here. Robertson, he's checked in. The Hawks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside. Willis, the pass to Bowie. To the inside. Graham. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Armstrong with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 3.
I like this play call by Armstrong, intelligently moving things around to create for himself.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Their offense has been running really well thus far. Off to a good start.
And that's so important. Finding shots right away and getting things going.
Now Graham. Rebound by Williams.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
And they double up Jordan. King inside. Defended by Robertson. King, that's good.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establishing himself inside, that's the way to do his work.
Rasmussen makes it off the glass.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
The Bulls leading by 3. Armstrong passes to Livingston. Right side, Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got the lead back up to 5 now for Chicago.
Tough task for defenders. Williams utilizing his size inside.
Now, here's Robertson. He's covered by Armstrong. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, the bench was instrumental in that one. I mean, contributions up and down that lineup, very impressive.
And when your subs play that well, it takes a lot of pressure off your stars. They don't have to carry the load. Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Tries to save it. Here's Livingston. It's Jordan on the wing. Jordan is doubled. Pass to Armstrong. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta for the finish. And the dunk by Robertson.
Turnovers allow you to push it. You always want to run whenever you get the chance.
Here's Armstrong, defended by Robertson. Left side, Jordan. You know, coastal teams have dominated the NBA for years, but Mike, now there are 3 Midwestern teams in a row you've seen lift that Lawrence O'Brien trophy.
Good to see the Heartland getting some rings. I don't see the balance of power shifting back anytime soon.
And even small markets are going to compete, don't you think? It doesn't matter where you are in the country. Geography probably matters less and less as you get into the game.
And imagine how many fans would love to see the underdog, the smaller market, wind up winning a championship.
Yep, exactly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ogman. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. On the wing, Jordan. He's defended by Wilkins. to the paint. Here's Augman. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Jordan passes to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
When you face Jordan, you put so much focus on MJ that it creates openings for other guys.
The Hawks trail by 9. Wilkins outside. There's the drive. Now here's Robertson, guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results. He's got that ball on a string. Jordan using his smooth handles to get that bucket.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. There's the pass to Concat. It's Wilkins on the wing. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Wilkins has got 8 points.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Back to Jordan. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Chicago.
Fantastic work in the screen and roll. Jordan keeping things simple and taking what he sees.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Willis, he checked in for Concat. Monroe comes in for Wilkins. And Cheeks is subbed in for Robertson. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Purdue, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for King. Pippen's checked in for Livingston. And it's Paxson in for Michael Jordan.
Well, that is how you make the most of a screen.
I agree. Freed him up enough for the emphatic finish.
That's exactly how coaches draw it up. Great screen and let the ball handler do the rest.
Pippen dishes to Grant. Back to Pippen. Nice move. Nice touch on the bank shot. Pippen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
With his physicality, Pippen is fearless inside that painted area.
Monroe, the pass to Cheeks. Here's Augman. Hawks passing it around. Rasmussen, he's guarded by Purdue. Pass to Monroe, just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Grant sends it back. Pippen against Cheeks. Purdue with the screen on Cheeks. Pippen with the wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And Chicago has possession, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
So for the Bulls, Cartwright comes in for Will Purdue, and it's Jordan in for Armstrong. Here's Monroe. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Outside, Willis. Back to Monroe. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Willis, the pass to Bowie. Now the dish to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Rasmussen. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work. doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Now here's Graham. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Willis. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls leading by 13. Cartwright with a screen on Monroe. Paxson passes to Cartwright. Yep, it counts. Cartwright's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Now Monroe kicks to Willis. Monroe, the bounce pass to end the cold streak, and the jumper is good. Willis has got his first 2 points.
Well, an excellent mid-range shooter for a guy of his size. Willis can face you up now.
Jordan outside. Cartwright with a screen on Graham. Here's Jordan. They grabbed their own miss. Cartwright, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Wilkins outside. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now. Cheeks against Paxson. Grant outside. Passes to Paxson. Outside Pippen. There's the 3. The Bulls keep it alive. From deep. And John Paxson good for 3. Paxson's got the first basket of the third quarter for Chicago. Paxson against Cheeks. Pass to Ogden. Down low. Here's Wilkins. Now the pass to Ogden. Here's Cheeks, guarded by Paxson. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Here's Willis. The rebound by Grant.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Jordan.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now, here's Wilkins. He's got 8. Out to the wing. Rasmussen. He is guarded by Cartwright. 20 feet out. And the shot goes in. Wilkins has got 10 points in the game.
Not much time left on the shot clock, but Wilkins refuses to rush himself and gets the shot he's looking for.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's defended by Wilkins. Jordan the pass to Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With all the different things Pippen can do, Scottie is one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. Concax checked in for the Hawks. Chicago also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. And Armstrong subbed in for Jordan. And both free throws good for Pippen. Atlanta calls timeout. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Bulls. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course the Hawks, they're down in the 9th position. The Hawks trail by 18. Cheeks kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Concac. Passes it to Cheeks. Clock at 4. Over Paxson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He made that shot look a lot harder than he needed to. Not sure what he was thinking.
Screen by Grant. Here's Armstrong. A three-pointer is right on target. Armstrong's got 6.
What I like about Armstrong is that he takes smart shots, especially from outside the arc.
Wilkins kicks to Willis. It's Wilkins on the wing. 10 points for him, and the shot is good.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Back to Grant. It's Pippen on the wing. Grant with a screen on Wilkins. And that one's good by Pippen. 12 points for him.
Tonight, Scottie Pippen has taken over, showing he can be the guy on a team.
Cheeks outside. Left side Wilkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Horace Grant.
A tenacious scorer. When Wilkins is this close, it forces the defense to act.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And the work he did at the charity stripe last game, very impressive.
He definitely looked locked in, making sure to capitalize whenever they sent him to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Grant, and Hodges subbed in for Paxson. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
No question Dominique Wilkins is a naturally gifted player. He's an exceptional athlete who never really seems to slow down over the course of a game.
Now here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Pulls it from 20. And Concac pulls it down.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Robertson finds Wilkins. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Wilkins has got 16.
Offensively, Wilkins can attack in so many different ways. It just happens to be from mid-range this time.
Williams against Wilkins. Williams inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Good commitment from Williams. A foul isn't going to scare him off the shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. Atlanta making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 18. And here's Robertson to the left side wing. Hodges against Graham. A fader. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Williams. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
The Hawks working the ball around. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Robertson. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Pippen slams it in.
You know, Pippen doing a nice job recognizing where the lane was on that fast break.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now here's Graham. The pass to Bowie. Williams comes with a double team. Bowie, no good. Chicago leading by 22.
Foul call. Robertson.
Monroe's checked in for Robertson. Livingston's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 40 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Williams inside. Oh, yes, he did.
Williams.
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
That one good for 2. Graham's got 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Monroe against Hodges. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Right here.
Armstrong against Graham. Monroe left side. Back to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Willis, a towering presence. This guy is tall and well put together. A 7-footer who's able to go at the defense inside and draw the foul.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Willis.
A vocal presence both on the floor and in the locker room. Willis is somebody his teammates really respects.
And Willis drops them both. Chicago leading by 20. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hodges. And a miss there on the triple.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Graham against Armstrong. They set the pick. King inside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls running away with this one.
56.
And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Bulls shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Armstrong against Monroe. Armstrong with it. Pocket 6. Good on the triple.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Now, here's Cheeks. Passes it to Willis. A trend we're seeing in the NBA now, Mike, is an influx of talent from overseas. Teams, it seems to me, are scouting worldwide.
It shows how far basketball has come as an international sport. Players are coming to the NBA from every continent. This is a global game now.
Now, here's Cheeks.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
to Willis. Hawks passing it around. They set the pick. Rasmussen. They get it again. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Armstrong. The pass to Hodges from past the arc. The shot misses.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's King, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making the correct decision. Hodges with the assist.
Atlanta calls timeout. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jordan is doubled. 5 to shoot. Over Cheeks. Kicks it out to Grant. Inside, Livingston. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Cheeks the pass to Willis. This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories when it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you. They make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight.
The overwhelming athleticism of Wilkins. Fantastic at using this to draw the contact.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls leading by 23. Outside Pippen. And something to consider in the upcoming draft classes, like the possibility of a high school player making the jump right to the NBA.
We've seen it before, although it's rare. Not sure how many could make that jump or if it's the right move. A few might try. Let's keep our eyes open in the near future.
Boy, nice setup with the pass, and Wilkins bounces up knowing just what to do with it.
And they double up Jordan. Back to Paxson. He kicks it to Jordan. Left side, Grant. Stolen by Winslow. pass to Wilkins. Six to shoot. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. He takes it in. Paxson outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
A terrific outside shooter. Paxson really helps space the floor for this team.
Now, here's Robertson. There's Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Robertson with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
Wilkins enjoys putting on a show. His athleticism is simply unreal.
The Bulls leading by 22. Right side, Jordan. Winslow against Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Winslow against Jordan. Passes it to Robertson. Howard in the post. It's rebounded by Jordan. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Now 5 years since the NBA, Mike, went to 3 officials on the floor. It appears to me it's definitely helped the game. What do you think?
So much action happens at once. You need 3 refs looking. Sometimes you wish there was a way they could review tough calls.
Don't you think that's coming, though, Mike, down the road to add another layer of observation?
It just makes sense. We have the technology. Why not use it and get it right?
Robertson can't hit. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
Well, they definitely had the edge on the glass, Clark, pulling down those extra rebounds.
You know, Kevin, there was no way for us to predict that coming in. I mean, these teams are pretty evenly matched in that category, rebound.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jordan.
And to be honest, the numbers don't tell the whole story. He had his fingerprints all over this game. It was a huge difference maker.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Armstrong, defended by Robertson. And they'll get another chance.
Not exactly the longest arms in the league, but Willis easily reaching in for a big swat.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crushed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
And that about wraps it up. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long, everyone.